Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Sagittarius. How are you guys? So this reading is about your next date and who you may have your next date with. Sagittarius, that wants to come out, so does that. Okay, this one actually would have come first. Yeah, I see a storm warning, so I do see a caring connection. So the storm warning can be positive or negative. We'll see. Yeah, so there's definitely been some heartache here. Some of you maybe were connected to someone you really cared about. There may have been heartache, or you may actually meet somebody after this. So we'll see. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? This one here wants to come out. That one's coming out. So I do see, so I do see this energy of, it's like the Three of Wands, Three of Inspiration, feeling inspired to just wait. But I actually feel there's this little voices in your head, some sort of indecision. Now, some of you may have failed to see something here, or it's possible while you're waiting, you may have connected with someone. So this could be very internal. I mean, the storm warning is kind of like the Tower, where you sometimes meet someone suddenly, but I also see an ending. See, it looks to me like no more waiting, looking elsewhere. Yeah, there's a little indecision here, like I say, and it could be too where you don't see something coming. Okay. Yeah, and that's why I kind of feel it's positive. Yeah, where you actually connect. So yeah, Page of Voices. Oh, it's energy of taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing. Yeah, seeing things exactly as they are and being logical. If you have someone you've been waiting for, you see, or somebody ends something with you that you cared about. Okay, but I actually feel for a lot of you, this is just an energy of meeting somebody suddenly where you don't really see it coming. So you could kind of get into your head. Do take off the rose-colored glasses though. Like I say, if somebody ends something suddenly out of the blue. Okay. Yeah. So there it is, Four of Voices. It's an energy of healing, clearing out negative thoughts, negative energy, taking a little break. You could be on a break from someone. Okay. Yeah, where you may meet someone while you're waiting. Yeah, it's an energy of looking elsewhere, but I see a situation coming to fruition. It's also, like I say, where you just sort of meet someone suddenly. There's the Page of Materials. So this is also an energy of the way someone communicates. See? Someone communicating. It often doesn't give a lot of clarity. It's a person, the communication is meant to be successful. It's somebody who wants it to be, but they don't put a lot of work or effort into it. So really watch that page energy. But it is the start of something, so we'll see. Yeah, there it is. We have the Five of Material. So it's an energy of someone feeling lonely, feeling lost. See, it's an energy of being left out in the cold. So it does look like some of you have gone through some hurt and heartache. You may not have seen it coming, okay? But I actually feel there's positive energy coming towards you while you wait. Okay, there we have Three of Emotions, someone in your social circle. Yeah, there may have been a third party. It's possible. I'm not seeing this for a lot of people. It's more of a energy of lack, just seeing the lack. Okay, the lack of effort that somebody puts into communicating. This is often the page to me is often someone who, they want it to be successful, but it's often a little breadcrumbing where they don't communicate. They don't put a lot of effort. So there's something lacking, and that could be yourself having an epiphany too. You see? Yeah. It's feeling lonely while you're waiting. So that's why I feel you may meet somebody suddenly here in your social circle. I see connecting here. Getting out, socializing. Yeah, there it is. See, going down another path. It's also an energy of realizing, too, sometimes when you've been hurt or a situation comes in suddenly and it's where you don't see it coming. So it's very painful. It definitely hurts. But I gotta tell you, it has to do with the realization that maybe you weren't compatible with this person in the first place. See, it's about seeing things clearly. It has to do with someone who doesn't communicate clear. They don't tell you what they want, what they like. They just don't communicate. They choose their words wisely, you see. So that's where I feel here. This is where I feel you're going to, take off the blindfold and see. I feel like while you're waiting, this is going to happen. I see healing, releasing negative thoughts, just kind of calming down, getting out of your head. See the thoughts that pin a person down. And there we have the Emperor. You got an Emperor coming in. This is someone who generally knows exactly what they want. It's someone who's learned the lessons of the kings. So I feel like what's happening here with this is, yes, there's been some hurt and heartache. But I feel like you're moving towards love here. Somebody who's more kind and caring. Yeah, you might even have that realization. Someone here doesn't really, maybe you just don't get each other, or that they don't really care, okay, enough. Because they keep you waiting. If someone keeps you waiting, and you wait and wait and wait, you get into your head, you're pinned down by your thoughts, and then you start to realize you're lonely, or there's something lacking the way they communicate if they come in suddenly. But it's an energy of someone who doesn't tell you everything, you see, and that's where I feel it's telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses. Yeah, you've got somebody in there's definitely an energy of 3. There's someone here possibly around you in your social circle. Yeah, see, it's an energy of being cautious, being a little careful what you wish for. You see, it's playing it safe, taking off the rose-colored glasses. Yeah. See, there's been some kind of, it's waiting, sacrificing, missing other opportunities, sacrificing other opportunities. You see? Yeah. Sometimes it's self-sabotage too. So, but yeah, see, it has to do with the way someone conducts themselves. See? This energy of somebody here, you may not be on the same page, different lifestyles. And sometimes it's just an energy of someone who's not that into someone. Maybe you care more about them than they care about you. It's not an easy pill to swallow, but it has to do with, your habits, your lifestyles, the way you conduct yourself. It has to do with having faith. See, you're waiting faithfully, but meanwhile, you're sacrificing other opportunities. Yeah, see, someone who's single. See, it's an energy of being waiting, single. Yeah. I feel like, whatever is going on here, it's going to, you see, you're not going to see this coming. You have another opportunity. So it's about not sacrificing other opportunities, taking the opportunities that are presented to you. Because I do feel it's possible somebody here wasn't faithful. Okay. Yeah. See, it's also an energy of, somebody here who can't make up their mind if they want to be single. Someone's curious about you. There is somebody who is very curious, somebody who probably knows, they're in your social circle. They could care as well. Like I say, whoever this is that's coming in, it's an Emperor. This is someone who, I do see a possible Aries energy. I'm saying just to be cautious, being careful what you wish for. See, 1 cup here, 1 cup here. See, I feel like you're about to get something you want. Why? Because you're not getting what you want, waiting. Okay? With somebody who may not be faithful. See, someone's waiting faithfully while they wait faithful to the other person maybe not, especially if you've been on a break from someone you've been seeing. Okay? See, there's that temptation. See, it's after a period of time, it's pulling back. This is someone who reaches out. They try to tempt the other person. You see, this person, low vibrational, self-fulfilling prophecy. They come in negative. They don't communicate. There's lack. See, it's pulling back and seeing what's actually lacking. Feeling a little different. It's when you have to recognize that something is kind of off. Okay? But what's coming in, I feel, is much better. See, I feel it's just saying, don't wait for somebody. If somebody was really cared, they wouldn't keep you waiting. Okay? Yeah. It could be somebody, it's possible too. This could be someone who's in a relationship of some sort. Yeah. Someone who doesn't want to sacrifice everything they've worked for too, you see. So, like I say, you have a person who I feel is quite hesitant here. Yeah. There it is. Been there, done that. See, this is where someone comes in out of the blue. They try to tempt you. They're trying to tempt you. They come in with lack, so they communicate in a way where, they don't really have a whole lot to say or offer. I don't think this is someone who communicates clear, but when you take off the rose-colored glasses and see, that's when you start to feel differently. You realize something is off. And once you heal too, get out of your head, that's where I feel too. See, trust issues. It's hard to trust somebody when they keep you waiting. I also see an energy of being frustrated. Yeah, so it's definitely, you can't trust somebody who ghosts you, ignores you, leaves you out in the cold, and then all of a sudden they come back in suddenly out of the blue when you least expect it too. So, but I actually feel there's that energy of been there, done that. See, it's where you just can't trust somebody, that they've been faithful long. There's some time in between, I feel. Okay, this break, some time in between. Yeah. While you waited faithfully, this person may not have been faithful. See, there's that healing, going down another path. See, that's actually, I should put it here because I was still talking when it came out. Okay, clearing out negative thoughts after healing, you start to see things differently. Something is off. Yeah, now I do feel like you have someone coming in. I feel the person who's coming towards you, there's someone around you in your social circle. This person around you, I feel they're aware of something here. They may know this other person. You could be in the same social circle. There's the transformation. Some kind of change. See, after a period of time, this is a transition. You see? Yeah, it's definitely, you know, like I say, mind games, manipulation. Someone who manipulates, plays little games. They come in with lack. They don't have any money. See, they're all about themselves. That's what you know, like I say, it's somebody who, you know, maybe you're on a break. Could be anything where, you know, there's an energy of two people who had an agreement to remain faithful. And somebody here, I feel, wasn't. Or you can't trust them because there's too much time in between. Yeah, so there's definitely trust issues. Yeah, see, we have an energy of stress, anxiety. Somebody here is very anxious. You have a person here who maybe has some regrets, or it's yourself taking opportunities that are presented so you don't regret wasting time, precious energy. Okay, this is your precious time. This is your life. Tell me about this caring connection. You've got an opportunity with someone who cares. They want the same thing. Caring connection. There we go. See, you got someone here, a little bit of a crush, someone who's curious about you. Someone longing for love. See, you're waiting, longing for love, feeling lonely. You know, if somebody accuses you of being unfaithful because you didn't hear from them for a really long time, don't feel guilty, okay, because you met someone else. So that's where I feel too. So that's that old agreement, being on a break for some of you. Others of you, it's just, like I say, taking time to heal from some heartache, and all of a sudden you have someone coming in offering and saying to just play it safe, but I feel like you're about to get something you want. But this is also a person who doesn't get what they want because of it. So yeah, someone here possibly has regrets, but I feel it's trying to tell you don't waste time when you have other opportunities, especially if you have someone who can't make up their mind if they want to be single or not. Okay? Yeah, it's energy of looking out for yourself, looking out for number one. You got someone here who is looking out for themselves. Why can't you? Okay? Yeah. I see the Emperor energy. Yeah, look at that. See, it's an energy. This could be the one. It's making a choice, choosing the one. Yeah, we have a person who's got some regrets. So this is the person. Yeah, it's energy of someone who's just feels like giving up. See, they're looking at this and energy here, this transformation. I feel like you are the one who's not going to feel the same, because I do feel like you have something better. I also feel too, some of you have someone who's quite well off here and acts like they don't have money when they do. Okay, could be because they have trust issues, someone who should have trusted in the process. But it does look like a break, and it has to do with faith, self-sabotage, but it's a person who doesn't want to sacrifice. See, you're sacrificing, you're waiting while they're not. So that's what I feel it's trying to say. But you see the cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. I do feel this is somebody who may try to come back in. See, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. This is someone who may have had baggage, but it's an energy of putting this behind, moving towards something more successful. Could be the person who's coming in going through this too. So let's have a look at this broken heart. Yeah, look at this beautiful healing Empress energy. There it is, the birth of something new. You have choices, see? It's an energy of putting this behind, looking back at all this hard work, putting a lot of work and effort into a situation and waiting. And this is, like I say, there's this transition, this time in between. You're going to connect with someone who's more compatible, going down a new path with someone who cooperates and compromises. You see, some of you too, like I also see the energy of bending over backwards to please somebody. Okay, it's about pleasing yourself. This person looks out for themselves. They look out for number one. You should too. Okay, yeah. There we have it. See, there's the communication. See, you're looking at the situation. I don't think you see a future with this person. You're open to this new. It's about being open. And I do feel there's someone around you that's curious. Definitely wants to know if you're open, if you're available. I feel they're in your social circle. Yeah. But I see with the Queen of Pentacles, when that shows up in my readings, it's telling you to look out for yourself. The Empress looks out for the Empress. I also see being very independent, you see. But you're looking at the situation. I mean, you could flip this. It could be the other way around. You can always flip a reading if it fits. Don't force it to fit, okay? Because the whole point of that Page of Swords in this is to take off the blindfold and see, okay? Yeah, something you may not have seen. It's also an energy of someone who probably, failed to recognize or failed to see what you had to offer, you see. So there's definitely going to be some regrets. I mean, it could be where you're just about to give up and this person comes in. So, I definitely see Scorpio energy, transformation, change, going down a new path. I feel like you're just putting this behind. I feel like you're open to other offers and opportunities. So there's that connection with that Page of Material. See, someone who tosses little breadcrumbs. They tempt you, or they try to tempt you. Okay? Often to invite them over, or, to go out to connect, meet somewhere. But yeah, I really feel like there you are, changing your focus. I feel like you've got something new coming in. And I do feel it coming. It's saying while you're waiting, you see, your focus is going to change. This is someone who sees you're no longer focused on them. So there is some regrets here. Yeah. They're looking back too, they're looking back at what they've lost. There's definitely regrets. I do feel this is someone who was manipulating, playing little games. Okay, for whatever reason, or they just weren't faithful. Plain and simple. It's yourself having faith in you. This is yourself too, having faith in making a decision for yourself, being open to other options. Nothing wrong with being open. If someone keeps you waiting, don't waste your time. It's kind of an energy vampire. It's kind of one of those people who kind of just comes in and they kind of want to get what they want. See, fill my cup. They want you to indulge them. But I don't think you're going to do this. You might be a little unsure. Okay, some of you too, I also feel you've gone through some kind of change here, transformation, where you're kind of focused on yourself, just doing you. I feel like you have been faithful to someone. Okay, because someone maybe doesn't trust that as well. It could go the other way around. I think you're just doing you, doing your own thing, focused on yourself. You're open to other options. I do see the birth of something new. I see love coming in. I feel this is someone who really cared. You see, someone didn't show they cared though. That's what I feel. They just kept you waiting. I feel it's a person who, now I don't know if they were faithful or not. For sure. I mean, there's not a lot here, but I do see those 2 3s side by side, and the faith card and the self-sabotage. I feel like some of you have sacrificed enough. You've put enough effort. It's time to put this behind and move towards something more successful. See, it's energy of manifesting, you telling you have all the tools, you have everything you need, you see. But it's an energy of, I feel yourself, putting a lot of effort into something where this person doesn't. And I also feel it has to do with the way they communicate. Put a lot of effort into communicating. And that's something where you may see where you're kind of going through this change here. Okay, so whoever this was that you were dating. Yeah, see, sometimes it's just 2 people who aren't on the same page. You just don't get each other. The way they communicate, they come in, they drop hints, drop breadcrumbs. And I mean, you can't trust somebody who communicates that way, especially if they just come in out of the blue and they start flirting. You know, that kind of energy. And I feel some of you have been there, done that. So maybe you've spent some time waiting and you're feeling some regret. Have no fear. Things are about to go in your favor. Old cycle's over, a new cycle. So that's why I feel like you're going to connect with someone. There's someone crushing. They're curious about you. They may even know this other person. I'm sensing a Taurus energy, some Virgo. Well, there's definitely that alone time, a lot of focus on money. But there's this Emperor. Yeah. We have an Emperor and Empress here. You've got choices here, choices in love, your path in love. I feel like you're only open to love. Okay. Yeah, it has to do with choosing the one. You may be actually looking, this person, realizing yourself, that epiphany. This person's not even really my type. They're not right for me. We don't get each other. We don't communicate at that same level. Okay, you don't, lifestyle habits, your day-to-day lives don't coincide. Yeah, so there you have it. We have someone here who's definitely marriage material, looking at the situation, see, changing your focus. See, no longer focused. You're definitely ready to manifest someone else. And there is someone here who kind of mirrors you, like the person coming in. It's not what this person, see, this is someone who's looking at what you can give them. Fill my cup, indulge me. The other person is more about what they can give to you, but they're definitely somebody who, like I say, I feel like it's an energy of what you want, what you need. Okay. It has to do with manifesting it, having all the tools, the information, everything that you need. So that's where I feel. It's taking a little time to get to know someone too, making sure they are compatible. But I feel like whoever this is, you're moving away from. I see other offers, opportunities coming in. It's saying don't miss this other opportunity. Yeah, there's definitely a choice here. It looks like you have to make a choice whether to wait, to be faithful. Yeah. Yeah, but are they faithful? If it's someone you're not seeing and you're on a break and there's lots of time going on between, have they been faithful? If you had an agreement, maybe you've taken a break, maybe to heal, to clear things up, clear things out, to do with past energies. Yeah, see, it has to do with someone being confident. I see a Leo energy, an Aries energy. Sag, I feel like you're just changing your focus. Now, this could be the other person. I have to be honest. You can definitely flip this reading. This could be an Aries or Leo feminine. But, I do see a lot of Gemini energy. So it's energy, I feel, is just, it's what, how you fit in each other's lives, what you bring to the table. Someone's not bringing nothing to the table. See, they're not bringing anything to the table. They just kind of come in when they feel like it. And that's why I feel you have other opportunities. So if you've gone through this where you've been pinned down by your thoughts, unable to make a decision, I feel like you're going to start seeing. This person could be also curious if you're seeing someone else. Never. If someone keeps you waiting, don't waste your time on someone who can't make up their mind. Okay? Yeah. Someone's curious if you're single here too. Like it's just the energy of several people. It's everyone here I feel probably has a lot of similar signs in their chart. So these energies affect everyone. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups. I see an invitation, getting something you want, having some dates with someone. Okay, leading to going down this path. It's an energy of somebody who built. It's an energy of two people who come together. What you bring together. Okay, to go down this path. It's about giving and receiving. You see what you both have. I feel we have two people who really, this other person. I feel they're everything you're going to want and need. It's this breadcrumb person. I feel that's being left behind. See, give and take. See, someone regrets not being more generous with their time, their energy. I feel this is someone who just wanted you to indulge them. They drop a little hint, tempt you, to invite them over, things like that. Yeah. I feel like this is where you push the stop button and you just sort of change your focus. Why? Because you got something better. Yeah. So it looks like a decision. Some of you too, I also see an energy of being, enjoying the fruits of your labors. Why? Because the Empress is here, the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you too, like now's the time to decide, because what it is you've been waiting for is coming. So now's the time for you to decide, do you want to be single? Because I do see some sort of transformation with yourself too. Okay? Yeah, but I feel, like I say, you've got choices. I feel there's someone here you're no longer giving, no longer talking to, because they weren't offering you much. Definitely nothing emotional. There was a lack of emotion, I feel, with this person. The communication lacks emotion. Yeah, see, like I say, this is someone after a long period of time should be missing. This is people who should be missing each other. But this person just comes in. There's nothing emotional. So don't miss opportunities and regret missing other opportunities. Yes, it's possible this person could still come around. They could be dealing with something here, or another person for that matter. But like I say, it's an energy of someone who doesn't necessarily want to sacrifice, everything they've worked for. So they kind of got in their head, didn't make a decision. So like I say, you may make a decision for them and just end it. If it looks like it's not going to go in your favor, why wait? So, yeah, let's have another look at that Wheel of Fortune energy. Yeah, some of you got a Leo, some of you have an Aries. Yeah, see, this is someone who's focused on self. It's all about me, indulge me. They talk about themselves. It's all about their feelings, what they want. This could be someone who's younger or just immature, here for a good time, not a long time. You see, this person may regret it. Like I feel they also fail to recognize the effort that you put in. You may have given them little gifts, done sweet things. Maybe you helped them with their children, vice versa. I really feel like this is someone who wasn't giving a lot. Yeah, they know it too. So like I say, they could come back when you least expect it, but I do see other opportunities. Okay. The Empress is here, the birth of something new. You have love coming in, and I actually feel the person coming in is a lot more generous, a lot kinder, more compassionate. Maybe they want children, or if you have children, they're good with that too. It's a person who's longing for love. But yeah, see, it's emotional balance. See, it's about balance between two people, the emotion. See, there's a lack of balance with this other person. They just kind of, like I say, they offer one little feeling. That's it. But they want what they want. They want you to indulge them, fill my cup. You see, meanwhile they have other people filling their cup. Yeah. One more on that, and I'll grab a few charms. Yeah, see, it's seeing the truth. This is where the light bulb goes off, where you start to see clearly. You start to see the truth. They don't communicate. They don't tell you the things you need to know to make you feel safe and comfortable. Okay, this is, like I say, it's where it no longer feels safe. Especially if it's a person where there's been that time out and you don't know if they've been faithful. You can't trust it. Okay, I mean, there may be gossip, things like that, things that you've heard. You may be finding out some truths. It's hard to say for some of you, but I feel it has to do with that light bulb going off, where you kind of just see here. Yeah, it's the breadcrumber. Those breadcrumbers, they're, it's not like they're always up to anything bad. It's often a person who can't make up their mind if they want to be single, or they're just not ready. They don't know if they're ready. They don't know what they want. But what you want, it's about, because like I say, they're kind of all about themselves. I do feel, and even possibly kind of selfish. But yeah, like I say, this is somebody here definitely, and it could be someone who's taking advantage too. Maybe you have more money, but you have an Emperor coming in. Okay, it's like I say, when you're just about ready to put this person behind, you have another person coming in. So yeah, I feel like, just saying to just at least be open to other options and other opportunities. Tell me about the tradition. See, someone's habits, the way they conduct themselves. They kind of talk about themselves. They're all about themselves. They come in all out of the blue, immature. See, storm warning. It's warning you. The signs, the signals are warning you. So you may have, maybe you didn't see it, see it. Maybe you didn't recognize it. But yeah. See, it's an energy of someone coming in. See, it's an energy of taking a step. It has to do with commitment, waiting for someone to commit. Waiting to talk. See, I feel it's just an energy of failing to see. You're just not on the same page. You just, I don't know if you can even, maybe it's where you all of a sudden realize you don't get this person. Maybe they don't get you. You know, that's where I feel. It could be lifestyle too, you know, the way you live your lives. Your habits, your structure, your routine. There it is, the letter T twice. There's a heart, see, making a choice from the heart, balance. You know, somebody made a choice. And I'm always a firm believer of head and heart. Yes, it's nice to follow your heart, but sometimes it's good to take a little pause and look, okay? And be logical, be sensible, be practical. Yeah. Has to do with, you know, putting a lot of effort in it. You know, I feel like you have somebody coming towards you here that is going to put their best foot forward. This other person certainly didn't, but I feel like you're stepping into life. You're stepping into a new path here. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, the letter C, I, Y. Don't be afraid to ask why. Never be afraid to ask why somebody communicates the way they do when they toss breadcrumbs, hints. Okay? I think this person can see why. You are open to other options. I feel they're going to see it. They're having to face that realization. Yeah. Ace of Cups. Ooh. Yeah, there's the Leaf. See, that's about releasing. See, it's about just releasing this person. It's not worth the work and the effort. If you're always waiting and feeling lonely, missing opportunities, you see, there it is. Oh, look at that. There's the rose-colored glasses. It's about seeing. Somebody here definitely is interested in you. And it could be them releasing someone too. It could be habits, lifestyle things too. But, you know, the energy is affecting everyone. That's why I feel like you all have similar signs. Because we're often, you know, that's that temperance energy, you know, is a lot to do with types. You have a type. So maybe it's time to try something different. Okay, you may have a realization that you have a type. It always ends up the same. So it's time to try something different, a different type of person. Okay, yeah. We're just going through the dating process, getting to know someone in a different way. So, but if something feels off, it usually is. And that's where I feel during this break, the healing, because there's definitely been a broken heart here. Yeah, I do feel this person's going through a healing too, but that's why I feel I feel just about when you're ready to start with this other person, they're going to come in. Are you open to talk to this person? Are you open to heal this? So the decision's always yours, because it may work out different for both of you. It all depends what happened. So there's that horse energy. There it is. See, somebody making a move, coming in, feeling enthusiastic. See, there's the release. Releasing somebody who doesn't put in the effort. It's someone who wants you to do all the work. They want you to be the one to fill their cup, you know, and that's where I feel it's not worth the work, the effort. I also see you focus on money while you're, you know, going through a healing, kind of just doing what you need to do. I feel like you're just doing your own thing. I do. I don't think you're focused on this person, and I do feel they have regrets. If they've reached out and you're not replying to them, oh, well, I guess that's what happened, see, because I feel like you were being generous, see, but they weren't in return. That's what I feel has happened. So now let's have a look at this new. Why this is here? Because it wants you to look, okay, at your type, the type of people who come towards you, to think about it, okay, to clear your head, your thoughts that pin you down, okay, clearing things up, and before you make a decision. So you don't make a decision you regret. So yeah, I feel that you have a person who regrets too. It did not go in their favor, whoever it is. It something, or it's not going to. Yeah, you could have somebody who's just kind of, like I say, kind of frustrated here too. It could be someone who didn't come in and put their best foot forward because they were dealing with a situation. Maybe they weren't over someone. They reached out and they took this opportunity. Like I say, taking the opportunities that are presented. So if you understand that and this person comes in and tells you, they weren't quite over someone, or they were still in a relationship that wasn't working, and they took the opportunity when they met you. Can you forgive this? So you see what it's trying to say? Yeah, but I'll let you decide for yourself. Let's have a look at this healing energy. Yeah, so see, there's love, healing from a broken heart. Yeah, see, has to do key. The key is communication. Okay. The key is also to be healed before you start something new. If you feel overwhelmed or you feel uncomfortable because someone's coming in too fast, coming on too strong, the way they talk, you know, like I say, you could have someone who regrets that they just came in wrong. So, okay, acting a little immature, but it's also a person who lives in the moment. So like I say, I can see lots happening. So if you have taken other opportunities, if someone kept you waiting and then this person comes in and tells you they weren't over someone, they took the opportunity because they didn't want to miss it, they didn't want to regret it, is this something worth forgiving? Okay, so that's what I feel some of you are going through. The letter S, the letter K, the letter V. Yeah, something to do with the key. The key is healing. The key is love and being able to express it. Okay. Yeah. I feel it's really important to be on the same page, to be able to talk, to be able to be comfortable to talk. If you can't be comfortable to talk to someone, if you just can't, okay, feel comfortable to say the things you need to say. They may just not be your type. You may just not get each other, you know. There could be physical chemistry, but, you know, everything else has to line up. It needs to be balanced. Let's have a look at the Prince of Wands. Yeah, see, forget-me-not. So this is someone missing, reminiscing, forget-me-not. You see, somebody here is having some regrets. But yeah, see, something to do with a strawberry. Yeah, I see transformation, some sort of change and transformation. See, I feel this is an energy of you have a new cycle. I feel it's just ending a situation. If you had a situation that was on and off, too, that can be difficult. Yeah. Somebody who comes back in, they don't stick around, then they come back in again. But the forget-me-not's there. It is, do you love me? Do you love me not? See, these are the things that you need to question. Does this person really care about you or how you feel? It seems to me like they only kind of care about themselves. A little immature, focused on me. It's all about me. Yeah. But yeah, like I say, it all depends on your scenario. It's telling you to clear your head before you make a choice. Tell me about this truth. The letter G. See, this is someone who probably should have told the truth. They were in another relationship. Or they weren't faithful and they have some kind of baggage that they haven't put behind. Who knows? Could be anything. Okay? Yeah. The letter G. There we have music. So it looks like some kind of an event, maybe a musical event. Place where you go, socialize is generally a positive place. That's where I feel is that this some kind of truth is going to be exposed. And it could be someone who should have told you the truth. They were maybe dating other people too. So, but it could, like I feel, really for most of you, the strength is you having that epiphany, that realization. Okay, that you're wasting other opportunities while you wait for someone who may not even be faithful. You see, you want love. You want to be on the same page with someone. You want to be able to communicate and feel comfortable. The Empress wants this, you know, the energy of all the queens and the positive. That's what the Empress wants. Yeah, see, the letter H, no longer talking. See, because it's an energy of seeing why. See, this person can see why. Okay, you're taking other opportunities, but it also has to do with maybe an explanation where they want to tell you why, the truth. So I'm not trying to complicate this, but it really does look like this is someone just about when you're ready, you've put this behind and you're open, you've got someone new, this person's possibly coming in. They may not, because I do think they're looking at this carefully. They're looking at the situation because it has to do with the way they communicated. They breadcrumbed. They didn't communicate. They didn't give you anything you needed. They didn't fill your cup. You filled their cup. You put a lot of effort, but they didn't fill your cup. So you never got anything you wanted from this person. See, now you're about to get what you want. You have an Emperor coming in. There we have. See, you got communication coming in. I feel some of you are just going to be looking at all this. See, the fan. See, this is the fan. So it's the energy of someone here who's looking to see who's giving you attention. They could be checking you out online too. But I do see an opportunity, some sort of event where you're going to, you know, possibly take this opportunity. The Empress is always open to new ideas, new love. The Empress only waits for so long, and this is what I feel, only waiting so long, and then you look at the details to do with love, okay, to do with a bond, a connection. You want love, but you want someone you can be comfortable with. You want to be able to be yourself. See, some of you might even realize you can't even be yourself with this person, or you just don't feel safe and secure, that they're not stable. You want someone stable. That's the Queen of Pentacles, the energy, and the Queen of Wands. That's yourself here. You see, changing your focus. You know what you want. You're not settling. You actually have all the tools you need. But some of you know what you want as well as what you need. You see, it's what you bring to the table. You only want somebody who brings something to the table. This person wasn't bringing anything to the table. There's that fan. See? Yeah, you've got other opportunities, I feel. You might even have a couple. It's possible you just have a couple. There could be someone here who's too much like somebody else, where you may take a pause and see. But I really feel this is a person who is going to try to come back in. See? Well, I feel like you're moved on. Yeah, there's the letter J, the letter E, the letter L. Now let's have a look at the Empress, this new person coming in. I feel it's not a lot yet known. I do feel that they're in your social circle. I do feel like you're going to get an invitation, or could be from friends or family, and you could meet this person. I think you're going to be careful how much you give. Okay, don't be too generous with somebody. Do not fill their cup. Do not give them everything they want until they give you something. See, it's about being open to receive, not just you giving. Okay? Yeah. This is what the Empress does. Showers abundance. Tell someone what they like, don't like. Oh, you tell them about their hobbies, the way you live your life, your habits. You're giving. You're giving this person an opportunity to see if you are their type, but it looks like you weren't getting that in return. So yeah, these are all the things that the Empress, this is all the energies of the Empress. See, you've mastered life. You've learned a lot of lessons. I feel like you're open. I do see you're open to communicate. I feel this person wants to communicate. But like I say, I feel like you've got other things coming in out of the blue suddenly. And that's where I feel like you're going to, start to see the truth of this other person. Why? Because the person coming in is going to be kind and caring and generous. They're going to be emotionally balanced and mature. This is someone who's not being mature. They communicate, flirty, fiery, it's all about me, it's immature. You want somebody, I feel, more mature. Someone who's, willing to cooperate, compromise, someone who's your type. Also someone who's creative. And I feel it's an energy of connecting with someone where you have more in common with. So there's the music. Something to do with music. Okay. Something you maybe have in common. Could be places you like to go, things you like to do. Maybe your friends are all, into music and, maybe going to places where there's music. Maybe this other person isn't like that. If you have someone who never took you out in public, that's also an energy, a sign to me. You see, that's also a sign that they're not really either ready, or they just, like I say, here for a good time, not a long time. But yeah, it's someone who's failed to see. Now they're seeing, but I feel like it's too late. I see some sort of invitation to something musical. I definitely see sentimental energy, but I feel like the person who's coming in is longing for love, and I feel there's someone who has everything they need but love. Yeah, could be this person. I'm telling you, a lot of it leans to this person who didn't come in right, didn't put their best foot forward. But I feel like you're already on another path, a lot of you. There's the letter W-A-N-K. And there's the Cup. There's the opportunity. I feel some of you are going to accept this. I see someone who's confident. Okay. I see you looking on the past with kindness, compassion. I see you, you may talk to this person, but I do see forgiveness, possibly. We know that's very mature. The Empress is very forgiving. So, but I'm not so sure that person's, this Page person, see, just about when you're ready to start with this person, they come in. They may find out and they may actually not. And it is possible they may not. They are tempted. They are tempted to reach out. They might even reach out and tempt you to see, to find out, because they are very curious. But I feel the person that's the most curious, there's someone here who has a little Gemini in their chart. Now, I'm not so sure they're a Gemini, Sag, but I feel that energy. It's a person who, the person that you're going to connect with, I feel like you kind of mirror each other. Okay, you want the same things. Your lifestyles are similar, and that's why I feel you're going to take this opportunity. Yeah, it all depends how long you've been waiting. It all depends if you have an agreement, okay? But if somebody breaks that agreement, you see, or they don't communicate, you may be reaching out to them and they're ignoring you, ghosting you, not communicating. Well, heck yeah, then there you are, open. So I wish you the best. It looks like a decision. I do see possible multiple opportunities, because now we have someone in a hurry. Why? Because you're starting something new. So, they love me not. They forget me not. You see? Some of you wanted to know how someone felt, and I don't feel like you're not finding out how they feel. It's like they want to know how you feel. They want you to be the one to fill their cup, tell them and fill their needs, give them what they want. Yeah. The transformation, I feel a lot of that's yourself, okay? Because I don't think this is someone who will ever change, okay? If they come back around, they may not change, because I still see Page, the way they communicate, lacking emotion. See, there's just lack. Yeah. No more loneliness for this Empress, okay? I feel there's offer, communication, something musical, an event. I see a glass of wine, which... I mean, it could be, but it's often just that. So this is where I feel like you're going to choose. They actually both could communicate with you very suddenly out of the blue. So giving you a heads up with the Queen of Pentacles to kind of plan, prepare ahead, to be ready. Okay, take care. See you soon.